You see this channel right here making food related content? Well, they're actually making a crap ton of money, up to $115,000 a month and up to $1.4 million every single year. And that's just from ad revenue. The problem with that is their videos, they take a lot of time and money to create. For example, they need to have expensive lighting, expensive cameras, microphones, the whole deal. But what if I told you we could make the same type of videos without showing your face, without recording a voiceover, and most importantly, in less than 60 seconds by using YouTube's new platform, YouTube Shorts, which is basically YouTube's version of TikTok with less than 60-second vertical video. And the best part is we're going to be using free software to make the videos. And then for the voiceover,
we're going to use this free software here to make money on YouTube Shorts.
I couldn't have said it better myself. So if you're ready to learn exactly how to do all of this completely step by step, make sure you watch this entire video and let's get started. What's going on, guys? Thomas Garetz here. And like I said in the intro, I'm going to be showing you how to make money on YouTube Shorts in the cooking or food related niche. And the first step is just finding your niche. And you can do this by simply typing into YouTube search #shorts, and you hit a plus. Now you can find weight loss, gadgets, all this stuff. Like I said, we're going to be doing this in the food niche, but specifically in the diet or weight loss niche, and more specifically in the keto diet niche. And this will make a lot more sense later on when I talk about how to monetize this, but I'm also going to do this in a very specific way that no one else is really teaching. And it's going to be by taking advantage of something that I just made up the name for, but it's called the loop method. And I'll explain this page once we start creating the videos, and it will make a lot more sense. So now once you have your niche, and again, make sure to follow this step by step exactly how I show so you can actually do it the right way. Okay, so make sure you watch this whole video again, but now it's time to actually create the video. So we're going to be using a free tool called canva.com, and we're again using shorts videos. So you want to go to video here and then go to mobile because that's vertical videos. Okay, so you want to create blank. All right, so this is the blank canvas, and now we can actually create the video. So the next step is, what is the video gonna be about? And there's a lot of tools out there. Some are free, some are paid, that will help you come up with video ideas. But to make this simple and to take advantage of that loop method that I'll explain in a little bit, you don't need to make it complicated, right? We can literally just say 3 types of keto desserts, or it could be 5 types of keto desserts, or it could be 3 types of keto dinners, or 3 types of keto chickens, or whatever, right? I don't know much about keto, to be honest, but it just has to have a number and then a type of dish, or it could literally be dinner or dessert or smoothie, right? So you don't have to know anything about it, but for this example, we're doing dessert. Now what you would do is you would either type in dessert to templates, photos, or videos. And I find that it's best in videos because they just have so many examples. And this is a good one. I just think it looks cool. You see how it's getting eaten. Or again, you could pick whichever one you want, right? It could literally be this, right? That's a good looking dessert. But just remember, if it's horizontal like that, you got to stretch it, right? So it might not fit very well. You have to stretch it a lot. So just understand the difference between a vertical one like that, where it's gonna fit nice. You put it up there and then you drag it down like that, and a horizontal one where it might cut something off. So now we have our background. The next step is using the text right here, and you can just add a heading, and then you want to make it a little bigger so you can actually see it. And you want to drag it to the top, and you could do it like, you could say 3, and then I like to use like an action word. So it could be like 3 best, or 3 easy, or 3 simple, right? So let's do 3 easy, or we could do 3 delicious. That's a good word. Keto desserts. So now you can do this a couple different ways. You can put it like in the middle. Let's do something cool. Okay, we're gonna just hit enter after each word. So we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna make it bigger like that. Now let's center it, something like that. Now you can change the color. You can't really see that, right? So let's change it to like yellow. No, let's do white actually. I'll show you how we can do a little cool thing. Then you go to effects right here and you can add shadow. Okay, so make sure the shadow is black. And then you can see how you can see it much better, but I do it like this. You just add in some good shadow like that and do it like that. So all the way to the left, all the way left, all the way to the right on both of those. And now you can kind of see it better, but you can literally just copy and paste it. And now you can see it much better. So we'll just do it like this. We'll actually make it yellow. I think it'll be easier to see. But now we're gonna use that free software, the free text-to-speech software. And to find the software, I literally just went to Google and typed in like free text-to-speech software, and I found this. So now we're gonna go and take exactly what we said here, So 3 delicious keto recipes. I don't know if it'll work like that. You might need to actually put it on one line. But just like that. I went to US English, okay? And then you just hit start talking.
3 delicious keto desserts.
Some words aren't going to sound the best because you have to remember it's text to voice at the end of the day. And you could check out different voices too to see if you like maybe the UK one, right?
3 delicious keto desserts.
I'm not going to lie, that sounds way better. So you got to understand certain words are going to sound better with certain voices on here. So I'm just going to use that one. I think that sounded great. And then you're going to hit save speech as file, okay?
3 delicious keto desserts.
So now we have our file right here. So we're going to go back to our Canva and then we're going to pull this right onto here to upload it. And you see it's in our audio file right here. And then you're going to drag it on here. So you see it's only here. I'll zoom in right here. So you see it's only 2.4 seconds, right? So we're going to drag it to the start and you can hit play. Okay.
3 delicious keto desserts.
You can see it actually, while it was recording the voiceover, I actually said okay. So right here, you want to take that part out by sliding like that. And then you go back over.
3 delicious keto desserts.
Now you're going to drag this back over there. So that's our first scene. Now we have to go to Google and find 3 delicious keto desserts. So I literally just typed into Google right here, keto desserts. All right. Now, right here is tasty 17 friendly keto dessert recipes. For this video, we're not using the recipe yet, but just keep paying attention. All we need is the name of it. So for example, cheesecake keto fat bombs or keto cinnamon sugar donuts. Okay, we'll use that one for example real quick. So copy, and then we go back to here, and you can do this in a couple different ways. You can just duplicate it. And then if you want to keep the text in the same position as you are, you can do it like that. But personally, I would keep the title a little different than the style for each of the food ones. So I'd probably just delete the text, just delete the whole thing. I would probably delete this too, because you're not going to use that. Then I would do it just something like this. I'll show you. So we'll add the text, make it a little bigger. I would start off by doing dessert number 1, all in caps, number 1, like that. I would stretch it to like that. Now you can just copy and paste that, or you can go up here and click duplicate. Now you want to just paste in what you have. Keto cinnamon sugar donuts. All right, so I would make this smaller and make it like that. Make it a little smaller so it can go on one line like that. So that's what I would do. I would probably make this just a little bit bigger. And we're probably going to change the colors of the text, but we got to just find a video first. So we're going to go, or photo. So we're going to go to video, and then we're just going to type in sugar donuts. This one looks good. Oh yeah, that looks really good. So there's 2 ways to do this. You could just like kind of have that like that, or again, you could have the video showing over it like how we did right here and have the text over it. But let's just do it like that. And I like it with the white up there. That actually looks pretty good. But you could also change this to like red or something just to like differentiate it a little bit. And that's good. Now we have to go over to our free text to speech software again. So we're going to do dessert number 1, and then we'll do a dash and then keto cinnamon sugar donuts. Okay, so let's see what that sounds like.
Dessert number 1, keto cinnamon sugar donuts.
We need her to slow down after the dessert number 1. So you could do like a comma or a period and it should work.
Dessert number 1, keto cinnamon sugar donuts.
Okay, so that sounded better. So we'll just again hit save speech as file.
Dessert number 1, keto cinnamon sugar donuts.
So now we're going to go back to Canva right here. We're going to drag it up here. Now we got our record 02. So we're going to put it on here, and then you want to zoom in. All right. So you see after they say dessert number 1, there's a big pause. You can't cut it out, unfortunately, but there is a way to get around it if you wanted to make it a smaller part there. Okay. So for example, let me close out of this real quick. What you can do is you can duplicate the audio. Right? So duplicate that. And then you see at the beginning, first of all, I should have cut this off first. You can get rid of that a little bit. So we'll do that on both of them. Now you see the big part right here. That's after dessert number 1. So you can't, like I said, cut it out, but you can take this one and you could go like right there. And then you can take this one and then you can go like right to the start. So you are able to cut a little part of that out if you wanted to. So now it's not as long of a pause. Okay, so let's try it now.
Dessert number 1,
keto cinnamon sugar donuts.
So that sounds much better to me, okay? But it's up to you how you want to do that. And then you just want to select this one, drag it to the start, select this one, drag it to the start. And then we're going to zoom out right here and then just drag this one all the way to that. And you want to leave a little bit of space at the end because right here you can click these three dots and add a transition at the end of it, right? So we could do like slide. You see how it just slides to that then? So that's what I would do. So now if you hit play,
3 delicious keto desserts.
you see, so that just looks better in my opinion. That's just what you would do for each of the three. So again, I'm just going to duplicate this and then I'm going to pick the other two ones and then I'll show you what we do for the last scene. All right, so the video is now finished and there's a couple things I want to talk to you about that, but the last step to the video itself is adding some audio in the background, and there's a couple ways to do this. If you do have the Canva Pro account, all of this audio from what I've seen is required with the Pro account. If you don't have the Pro account, they each cost $1. So if you don't have the Pro account, you can just go to YouTube Audio Library. So in your YouTube channel, in the back office of YouTube Studio, you scroll down and there's Audio Library right here. All of this audio is 100% free. So then you just filter it by like genre or mood, right? So it's like ambient would be good. And then you just grab one of these. Sounds great. Make sure it says you're free to use this audio in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. So that's good. And you just hit download. Okay. And you got it right there, and then you bring it in here just like we did with the other ones. Or if you do have the Pro account, you just click on any you want. So you just hit this one, you drag it on there, okay? And then your audio track is the long one at the bottom. But make sure whether you use the YouTube one like that, and you drag it in there and then drag that in, or you use this one, so this blue one right here, you right click it and you go to volume, and you wanna make it quiet enough where you can still hear the person talking. So probably something like 5 or 6 is good. Okay. Also, I do want to mention, make sure when you're adding the audio, like if you have it right here and we click on a different like piano one and drag it here, it's only going to add it to the end of that. I just realized that. So I'm just going to delete that. And then you want to drag it right here and then drag this to it and it will put it on the whole thing. So now let me show you the completed video.
3 delicious keto desserts. Dessert number 1, keto cinnamon sugar donuts. Dessert number 2, keto brownies. Dessert number 3, keto peanut butter balls. Check the pinned comment for the full recipes and a bonus surprise.
So basically you understood the first part, but the last part is the most important. So this is where we're gonna use what I call the loop method. So basically what most people will have you do in most of the tutorials I've seen on this topic is they'll have you make this whole thing and then they'll link to a product where they can monetize. And that's great. But first of all, they're kind of doing it wrong, whereas they're putting the link in the description, which no one sees if they're watching shorts. So you have to put it in the comment and then you can pin it to the top. But you want to put a couple different things in the comment. So with the loop method, you have video number 1 that we did, 3 keto desserts. Then what you can do is something that YouTube really likes, and that's where you start suggesting them to other videos. So after that, we say full recipes are in the pinned comment. Now you have 3 different videos you can make where it's the same idea as this, except instead of dessert number 1, it's what you need in the recipe number 1, what you need in the recipe number 2. So you're showing the full recipe for just keto cinnamon sugar donuts, which you can get by going right here and getting the recipe. So not only does that give you 3 video ideas, but you're suggesting them to your user in the pinned comment. So now they can see the full dessert recipe for each of those. And you can still put the monetization method under that, which I'm going to show in a second, because that's the and a bonus surprise. But what you do from there is on each of those, you then suggest them to a new one, like 3 keto dinners. And then you do the same thing. Recipe for each of those. So it's like a loop, right? You're going to keep looping them into your content. And when someone watches multiple of your videos, YouTube's algorithm is like, oh, they really like this person's content. Now they're going to loop them into your content and constantly suggest them to that stuff. And that's much more valuable than someone just watching one video and going off to someone else's video because you didn't do this the right way. So that's a major tip that you definitely want to do. Now for the bonus surprise. So the bonus surprise, this is with something called affiliate marketing. And there's places like ClickBank, which is an affiliate marketplace. And we can refer people to someone else's product, and everyone who purchases that product through our referral link, we get a commission. So in ClickBank's marketplace, they have a bunch of products. I'm in the cooking, food, and wine category right here. So I just clicked on that. And then if you sort it by gravity, which is the best selling for affiliates, Keto Resources is number 1. So that's what I would promote. And this is a 28-day challenge, I believe. So if we click on the product, yeah, it's a 28-day keto challenge with the 28-day meal plan and the guides, okay? So that's the product you're gonna promote. And to actually get the link, you would hit here, promote, and you actually earn 75% commissions. So you can earn almost $30 per sale. And then your account nickname is just your username. So it'd be like username, and then generate hop link, okay? So now this is our affiliate or our referral link. So you wanna take that link, and then you go to a free website called bit.ly.com, and you just want to shorten it to make it better for people to click. So you paste it in there, this long, ugly link, you shorten it, and it turns into this nice little link. So now what you're gonna do is we're gonna put that in the pinned comment. Obviously, we don't have our other videos yet, but you can always edit the comment and add those later. Or you could just start making those videos now and then start uploading them all at the same time so you can get them into the loop method right away. So I'll show you how to upload this now, which is the most important step because you have to do this right. So back on Canva, you want to go to download right here, MP4 video, and then all pages, and hit download. And you could have named it if you wanted to. I just didn't. So it's going to be called add a heading, just so you know. All right, so we got our video downloaded. Now I'm on my test account right here because I don't actually want to upload it on my main account. But you go right here to create, and then upload videos, and then you just drag it onto here. And then for our heading, we're just going to use our title. So it was 3 delicious keto desserts. Now, again, for the description, they can't really see anything. So what I would do is I would just take this and post it in here, and you're going to want to go hashtag shorts on both of these. And you could also put the same thing in your description that you're going to put in your pinned comment, but it's really not that important because no one's going to see this. Then you're going to want to make sure it's not made for kids, and then you go next, 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 and then you're just going to go to public and then publish. Then you want to go to this video link right here, and the comment, like I said, is the most important part. So for example, you could do like recipe number 1, and then you would put video link here. And you would do the same thing for each of the 3 recipes. And then for the last part, I called it a surprise, right? A bonus surprise. So this is where you'd put the monetization link, right? So it'd be under recipe number 2, under recipe number 3, or you could put it on the top. It's up to you, however you want to do it. But then you could just do, here's your bonus surprise. And then you do that, and then you post the link right here, copy the link, go here and paste it. You could also just say, start your 28-day keto challenge or whatever it's called. Okay, so that's how you want to do that. And then you just hit comment, and you go right here, and then you pin it, okay? Now what that's gonna do is I'll post a picture, or actually I'll just screen record this really quick so you can see. All right, so this is on the actual Shorts platform on YouTube. So like I said, you can't click on their name and go to their description. It just shows the shorts from this channel. But the first thing a lot of people do is they go to the comments. So if you click the comments right here, look at the top comment. It's pinned by him, and he's referring them to another YouTube video. And look at that. That has 105 likes, 40 replies, everyone's seeing that. So that's the trick to these YouTube shorts that no one else talks about. So if you really want to make money with this method, that's how to do it. But now, a YouTube business is more than just YouTube shorts. If you can start adding in some long form content along with this, you can really just make so much more money on YouTube and quit your job and make passive income like I've been able to. So if you want to learn more about all that, where I show you everything step by step and you can make money on YouTube without showing your face, just go to nofaceYT.com or click the first link down below to check out that. Or if you want to keep watching videos and get into the loop method on my channel, check out this video right here to see my free YouTube course. And that's all I got. See you on the next video.